Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wow.
We're doing the damn thing.
We are.
We did it. We're
here.
back with another one.
We're
Welcome
keeping
back
it up
to
with
the
the weekly.
Spirits of the Round Table. We have a guest spirit with us today.
An extra spirit, if you will.
An extra.
We've all got our eyes on him like, what you gonna say?
Hello.
Hello. Where was this big confident man that just a second ago that's like, rah, 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 rah. Hello.
You put a microphone in front of me, so
I get it. I was shy my first time, too.
You're shy
You were.
still.
You were.
You were
You've
shy.
come a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, we all kind of have. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Welcome to my friend Tyler.
Welcome to my friend. Tyler.
Hello.
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 Welcome to
Tyler.
our round table.
Tyler is what I would call an expert in some subjects. So
He's a historian.
I don't know if I would call me that, but thanks.
He is the creator of Drunk History.
Yes.
I did do that.
I mean, not really the show, but like,
oh,
there's
meaning
a
he
show.
gets drunk and then tells
Yeah.
history.
yeah,
Ooh.
the creator.
that is actually
of Drunk History.
yeah, that's a thing.
That's
Love
very,
that.
That's very legit. So yeah, we're here. We're having a good week. It's the start of a new weekend. So, we're excited because
Yeah.
this is going to be our
Someone-
third week in a row of having.
Someone's about to leave
To Ireland.
Conference that call. Let's
Conference.
conference that call. I've had a little bit to drink tonight.
Are you really drunk?
No.
We have
okay.
had a little bit to drink,
I
but
haven't.
not too much.
Not too
We're still
much.
very sober.
Yeah, very much sober, but
Yeah.
she's
I've
about
only
to
drunk water today.
leave.
so.
Leave us. Leave. You're
I'm leaving them.
on a jet plane.
Yes.
On first class.
Just air it all out there, Jacob.
Throw it all out.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm leaving on Tuesday
But
for
she's treating herself.
Ireland.
Yeah, she should.
You gotta make it a priority.
We do. We're always talking about priorities here.
We do.
Should I tell that story?
I
You should
mean,
tell
why
a story.
not? You don't have to use names.
Okay, so I went to the. I haven't told you this.
I was trying to figure out what
No,
this was.
I have this problem with talking to people where I feel like things that I say are just taken out of context, and I sound like a bitch a lot.
It's the Capricorn.
Do you have anything to say, Tyler?
no,
It's
I'm
the
just gonna sit
Capricorn.
here.
It's in her birth chart.
It's in my birth chart. That's all I'll say. So I went to the bank to order some euros. Okay. And so the
Euros.
lady was like, "Where are you going?" And I said, "I'm going to Ireland." And she said, "Oh, I would love to go there." And I said, "Okay, yeah, you should go." And she said, "Well, I have to wait until my kids are gone out of school." And I said,
Ugh.
"Yeah, right, kids."
Kids. Well,
I
who
said
wants those?
to her, I said, "You have to make it a priority." Like,
It doesn't. The thing is that I don't hear it negatively personally.
What I was meaning, is it something you want to see? If it is, you need to make it a priority.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she kind of got a little bit offended, and she was like, "Well, I mean, it's not like we don't travel. I just have 2 kids in school, and it makes it hard to travel, and I need my kids to get out to school so I can go places." And I'm like, "No, I'm just trying to say, if like you want to go somewhere and you want to
shouldn't
see
have
it,
to
you should make
backpedal,
it a
though.
priority."
You said nothing wrong. I stand by that.
Thank you.
I agree.
I don't-
You basically said that travel is more important than her children, and she should probably.
No, that's not at all what she
I'm
meant.
just kidding.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I understand.
Also, not our problem.
Al-
Sorry.
Also, not my problem. I'm sorry you
my
have
Sorry
2
you
children in
chose
school,
that.
but
Kids.
I don't.
No offense to any parents out there. We love you. We appreciate you.
You're doing the work,
But we just
and we're
choose
not. We're
to.
choosing not to do the work.
Yeah, you're doing
I-
the Lord's work or something.
I have a child times 4.
What?
Is it
Do you have
Jacob?
4 children?
Jacob,
Children?
Kippy, Livy, and Puppy.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not a child.
you're my child.
Well, I'm your child. I'm not his child, but I'm your
He's like,
child.
well,
Hey, I do have little white socks on, so I guess that makes me a child.
I like how the leg he threw out though to show the White Sox, which is a great segue, is the one with his
his
tattoo,
Um,
which is
what's
of a
your
dragon.
tattoo? Yeah.
It's my first ever tattoo. It's a dragon, and his name is Herbert.
oh, Herbert.
Herbert. I
You
thought it
named
was. I thought it was. I thought it was a different name.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, now it's Herbert.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No, I don't know. That's not his name.
Herbert.
Herbert.
I don't remember his
Herbert the
name.
dragon.
What was his name?
I don't
I
remember.
think you texted it. I don't know.
How was your first experience with your first tattoo?
It was good. It didn't feel like
It was good.
it didn't feel like I thought it would. I mean, it just felt like pokey pokey drag drag pokey pokey drag drag.
It's an interesting way of saying.
I have a feeling I'm going to tell the future here, and that later we will hear a song called "Pokey Pokey Drag."
Oh,
Drag,
yeah.
drag.
I
Pokey
love
Pokey
that.
Drag Drag.
Yep.
Pokey pokey drag drag. Pokey pokey drag drag. Ooh.
Nice. Good. Okay, so we're going to go off of that segue, and we're going to take it, and that we're talking about dragons today.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're real. And they're
Yeah.
here and they want to lick you.
They want to lick you. They want to lick you. Okay. So
Yeah.
here, what I want to do is
That
I want
hurt.
to talk about a few dragons in ancient texts, and so we can get like a view of where they came from and what
Yeah.
people said about them.
Backstory, yeah.
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 And then I want
Yes.
us to talk about our theories of what we think about dragons.
Because we got them.
We got theories.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go over a few of the dragons that are mentioned in the old text. So first, let's go to Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real place?
Yeah, it is.
Still to this day?
Well, yeah, it's an area.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So we're all historians since we just asked if Mesopotamia
Yeah.
is real. We really know our
yeah.
history.
We're historians.
Good.
This is some of the earliest dragon texts. So, one of the oldest written references to dragon-like creatures appears in ancient Mesopotamia, and this is from the Enuma Elish. So this is like 1800 BC.
BC?
So
That's before Christ, if you didn't know.
if you didn't know,
I thought it was, never mind.
okay. It describes the chaos goddess Tiamat, a monstrous sea dragon.
Oh my god, yes. Tiamat.
You know Tiamat?
Well, I only know that name because it's in
A
this,
video game?
Yes, Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
It's based off of that mythology,
Yeah, okay, cool.
from what I understand.
Love that.
So she creates armies of serpentine monsters to fight the gods.
Same girl.
She spawned monstrous serpents, sharp of tooth and merciless of fang. With venom instead of blood, she filled their bodies.
Same girl.
So later, the storm god Marduk splits the dragon in half to form heaven and earth. So ancient texts mention creatures like, I'm going to say this is Mushush. I don't know if that's how you actually say it because I don't read ancient Babylonian or whatever. But it's a serpent dragon associated with the god Marduk. And then another one who is a horned snake monster.
Oh my god. She sounds lovely.
Mm-hmm. So these appear in both text and temple art, including the famous Ishtar Gate of Babylon.
Sometimes I don't know what to say, so I do.
So this shows that in the earliest civilizations, dragons were tied to cosmic forces of chaos that were shown in water, storms, and creation myths. So let's
I love
visit
that.
the Bible.
Okay.
Okay, the Hebrew Bible.
Yay.
So the Hebrew Bible contains several references to dragon-like creatures. So one of them is Leviathan. And that appears in Job, Psalms, and Isaiah. So descriptions include Jacob, I can't with you.
What? What did I do?
I love the sound effects for each creature.
I can't
so
help it.
good.
I have to do something.
It's great. It's
Okay.
Okay, so descriptions of Leviathan include a giant sea serpent, fire or smoke coming from its mouth, and impossible to defeat except by God. Yay! One passage describes Leviathan as a twisting serpent, the dragon of the sea. So other biblical dragon terms are Tannin, a sea monster or dragons, and Rahab, a chaos serpent, defeated by God.
That's me.
So, in biblical cosmology, dragons represent forces of primordial chaos that challenge divine order. So, this is probably the most famous dragon description in ancient literature. It's from Job. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goes smoke, out of a boiling pot or cauldron. His breath kindles coals, and flames go out of his mouth.
Is that King James Version?
I don't know.
I do love that. That sounds badass, though,
Yeah.
honestly.
So a few lines later, it says his scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. When he raises himself up, the mighty are afraid. I mean, I'd probably be afraid.
Yeah, I would too.
I would be in awe.
What do Christians though like take of that text? Like, do they see, like, what do they take of it? Because they don't
Probably
believe,
the
most
devil.
of them do not believe.
That's what I was wondering, if it's supposed to be
dragons.
like
Like
an
an
analogy
evil
to
demon.
like a demon or devil or something like that.
Probably. Yeah. I think most of the time it's talking about what God can do.
Yeah.
He can defeat the Leviathan.
Sorry, I just rolled my eyes. Sorry.
So also we have to go to ancient China because they have a different sort of view of dragons.
Yes, they do.
So dragons here are real natural powers. So instead of monsters, they were intelligent and divine beings tied to nature.
And they're very
This
long.
is my favorite, honestly,
They're
right?
very long.
Very long.
Long
and
boys.
Long boys. So ancient Chinese beliefs say that dragons controlled rain, rivers, and storms, lived in lakes or the ocean, and could fly without wings. So a famous legend says that a dragon helped Yu the Great control catastrophic floods and establish irrigation systems in early Chinese civilization.
I love
Love
that.
that.
So they were considered wise, benevolent, symbols of imperial authority. So they weren't enemies of humanity. They were cosmic helpers maintaining the natural balance. They're also found in India. So giant serpent, hordes of waters, defeated by the storm god Indra. We see the same pattern here. Dragon, controller of water and chaos. So let's see. There's some examples from the Greek giant serpent. So Python is a dragon guarding the Oracle of Delphi.
Ooh.
Ladon is the dragon guarding the golden apples. And the Hydra, the multi-headed serpent slain by Hercules.
How do you like them apples?
So Greek writers also describe dragons in Africa that supposedly hunted elephants. They were often guardians of sacred places or treasure. So we can't forget to talk about Northern Europe and the Celtic worlds. So medieval sources and sagas describe dragons like Fanir, the Norse saga, the dragon in Beowulf, and the Welsh dragon tradition. So the Welsh flag has dragons on it now.
I know, it's so pretty.
It's pretty.
I've never seen Beowulf.
Me neither.
Is it good?
We
You
had to
never
read
seen
it in high school.
Yeah, Beowulf is like one of the oldest like epic poems still
Yeah.
surviving. Which, from what I understand about Beowulf, the dragon is supposed to represent death because it's
Oh.
like the inescapable thing. Because in it, he defeats the dragon, I believe, but he also dies by doing it. So it's supposed to be like even the greatest hero cannot escape the final fate, which is death.
Interesting.
True that.
True that.
Never heard words so true.
So the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle records people seeing fiery dragons in the sky, and historians now believe they likely described a comet or a meteor. But I don't agree with that. I say they saw dragons.
Dragons in the sky.
I'm gonna every time I see a meteor or a comet now, I'm just gonna think
dragon.
that.
I never see
dragon.
meteors or comets.
We saw one that one time.
I did see
that
that
KK
one.
saw.
Yes.
Yes, we saw it on the same night.
because
It was
you
wild.
texted us and
That
was
was
like
weird.
something weird just happened. We were like, no,
we
we
knew
just
something
saw.
was coming.
Yeah,
That's all I'll
I
say.
loved it.
knew it.
It was a great moment.
Okay, so some scholarly things here. Why have people seen dragons? What are they seeing to make them think there's dragons? So there's fossils, and ancient people have found dinosaur bones and imagined that they were dragons. There's real animals that may combine traits from dragons, which are like snakes and crocodiles and large lizards and birds of prey. There's psychological archetypes where humans naturally fear predators like snakes, raptors, large reptiles. And so dragons kind of combine all of that.
I'm terrified of all those things.
Are you?
Well,
You're just terrified of sharks.
yes,
You
sharks.
you don't like snakes?
I mean, yeah, they're cute,
No, I don't like snakes.
but I don't want to be in a pit with them.
I want one. I want one.
Yeah, sharks are terrifying to me. They are freaky and eerie, and they'll lick you and eat you.
I was
They'll
going to go more
lick ya.
eat you, not leak.
They'll lick
They'll
ya.
eat you, but
Can
they
you
won't lick
imagine
you.
that shark walking up or walking, swimming up.
Okay, so looking at patterns here, when you line up the earliest texts, dragons consistently appear as chaos serpent, water controller, guardian, symbol of power. And that repeated pattern suggests that dragons were symbols of the most powerful forces humans experience, like floods, storms, volcanoes, right? So, why did nearly every civilization independently describe the same creature? That question is actually one that historians still debate. But across cultures, dragons often or almost always represent one of those three forces: chaos, guardian, sky. Chaos is the floods, the oceans, and the storms. The guardian is of the sacred knowledge and the treasure. And the sky dragon, the weather, the lightning, and the cosmic power.
I love that.
So
That is wild.
It's wild.
it is crazy how you see all these cultures like reference something that we think is not, well, some people think is non-existent,
They exist.
right? Like,
100%.
how could everybody mention these, but it's not
I
a
know,
real thing?
right?
They're real.
I don't know. So
They're in literally every culture.
Why are you smiling?
Well, I've got two sides. So I've got my logical brain, which is like, this is probably what happened. But I've also got my more like conspiracy side, which like, I kind of want this to be the
yeah,
thing.
something more interesting than just
Yeah,
So-
the mundane.
I think most of the dragon sightings probably have to do with water because probably almost definitely were some kind of being that was larger than life that was in water. I mean, there's so much of the water we've not even discovered yet.
yeah,
Which is
terrifying.
Terrifying.
that terrifies me more than anything. Like
I was
scared of
watching.
water.
I was watching something about it, and they said basically if you went to like I think it was like a large lake or possibly an ocean, but they said you took like a spoon and you dipped it in it. The water that was in that spoon is essentially what we know,
Oh my
and
god.
everything else is what we don't know,
I hate that.
Crazy.
which is
Crazy.
crazy to think.
What is it?
about.
The Mariana Trench, the deepest depths
Yeah.
of the ocean.
That's so
Like, in
terrifying
the-
to me.
The creatures that
Yeah.
I know.
But there's too many recordings of like sea serpents and stuff like that. So I feel
Ness monster.
Oh.
yeah, like Loch Ness
Nessie.
monster
Yeah,
stuff, like all
Nessie.
that
It's
stuff.
so
I feel
cute.
like probably ties into like I think that's why it relates a lot of times to water. And then I would say with like a lot of the mythologies where it's like represents chaos or like unexplained things like the sky and stuff, probably has a lot to do with just the fact that whatever the sightings were probably were unexplained, and so they represented that unexplained phenomenon with the unexplained phenomenon that's happening in the sky too. I would say.
Well,
That makes sense.
It's like the whole, when you tie it back to a religion or God, like you see these things and you're like, what is that? Oh, that must be the God of the ocean or something, and it's like, are they just trying to make sense of something they saw?
Well,
Could
even
be.
like in Norse mythology, like Jormungandr, which is like this world serpent, which is supposed to come into effect with Ragnarok and all that stuff.
Ooh.
Like there's still that. So you've got serpents. Serpents are like in every religion or mythology. I mean, all the way back to the Bible. One of the first animals you
And that's
hear
interesting
about is serpents.
that it spreads through different cultures,
Are
even
you
if
referencing Adam and Eve?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 that was the one.
That's the one.
that's the one. So the Bible talks about the serpent being the first enemy, basically, right? And so it's weird. I don't know. My doubts with things in the Bible, and I'm just like thinking about what's the true identity of the serpent. So in a lot of other cultures, the serpent is more of a holder of wisdom,
Yeah.
a bringer of knowledge. And I feel like everything's kind of flipped sometimes.
Yes.
Was it us talking about the serpent being God? Who did I hear that from? I feel like we had a
I've
conversation.
talked about it being like
Like-
the embodiment of Jesus.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah. Like coming to tell the truth to
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Because what they were told that if they
were being
eat of the
gaslit.
fruit that they'll die.
They were literally being
But they
gaslit.
didn't.
Yes.
Gaslit.
Well, there's
That's
a whole.
the OG gaslighting.
By
This is
Yahweh.
a whole nother deep
This
dive,
is
which
a
I will not get
whole
into.
Other
Right.
topic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loki is.
Oh, Loki.
Yeah, I won't go into my whole big
Uh-huh.
thing on this, but like Loki, so Jormungandr is the son Well, it's the child of Loki, which is the big snake, and then there's a whole big thing about the snake in the Bible and stuff. I'm not going to get into all that.
I need to
That's
look
a
into
whole-
that
That's a whole nother
The
thing.
serpent is
because that sounds
Loki's son?
interesting.
Kind of, yeah. There's like a whole big thing on that.
it's interesting.
Wow.
That
Or,
Loki,
you know.
because since Loki's the trickster, he essentially tricked everyone into thinking that he was the one god, and so
So he's
Loki's actually the thing. And then it's a whole
his
What?
little begotten son.
That's one of my favorite topics. Is just how all these different cultures come together in some way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yes.
that's literally what we've talked about since day one.
Yeah.
It's like all the stories from the cultures and religions around the world are all the same.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, even like one of the big theories is like with the medieval times, like because dragons are big in medieval
Yeah.
times. With
I
all
love
the
it.
lore
That's
and
my
stuff like that.
favorite.
Most
That's
people,
my favorite thing. In
most
the
people
world.
think they probably found like dinosaur bones.
Oh, that makes sense.
They more than likely were like, oh, these big, humongous things.
There are
And-
tales of dragons.
And then if you've got things like pterodactyls, so if you find
yeah.
That's true.
the bones of it, and then you find the bones of a T-Rex,
Oh,
like
yeah.
imagine if you combine those things.
Yeah.
That's a dragon. So
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of theories on that. That's
thing-
probably what they do.
Is like if there were dinosaurs, why couldn't there have been dragons?
100%. Yeah.
My thing is that dragons were real, and they're trying to make us think that dinosaurs
Yeah.
were not dragons, but
So that's my conspiracy part of my brain.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's where
that's what I go to first.
super deep.
They're
Yes.
hiding from us.
Well, do you want me to dive into my big theory on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Tell me to me, please.
So you talk about hiding. So my big theory is that there's been 5 extinction level events that have happened throughout history. So my big theory is that, or I guess it's more of a what if dragons are real, what if they're the ones who caused some of those things? So they talked about like global warming, and they've talked about how it brought on ice ages and stuff like that. So what if it was the dragons that essentially starved themselves, woke up, ate, scorched the earth, went to sleep?
That kind of goes into the Bible. If dragons are seen as controlling weather, there was the Great Flood that Noah and his family escaped from while everyone else perished. So
Here's the
was it
scary
dragons?
part.
Was it aliens controlling the dragons? Are dragons aliens?
Well, the scary part is how hungry are they now?
Tyler.
When did they wake up again?
I mean, listen.
Sorry.
Listen, they're
what a
like,
way to
if
go.
that isn't accurate, I don't know how hungry they are, but how pissed are they? They're like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
God
y'all are
bless.
so fucking
Jesus Christ.
stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
There's that.
Oh my God, no. He don't ask him. We're not going into that. I don't.
Sorry.
I'm lost.
I don't like
okay.
that theory.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mainly because I want to believe that the dragons are our
good.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well,
And I don't want to believe that they're.
Go pet the snake and see if he's
I
your
feel
friend.
like snakes. There are plenty of snakes that are friendly.
There's plenty that are not, though.
Well,
true.
But the thing is that this is what, which is a good, I feel like, thing to bring up. Snakes, even venomous snakes, are not mean. They are defensive. So going into the fact of like dragons existing, maybe people like us that are like, we love you, we trust you, we respect you, maybe they'll turn a blind eye to us and scorch our neighbors.
So I kind of get
Like
that,
that.
but then that also goes into like animal theory of, are they defensive because they're smaller? Because then you've got like polar bears that are much larger. They're not nice.
They'll still rip your face off.
They'll actively hunt humans. So
They'll lick ya.
my thing is like dragons. If we're taking on one like that scale, they're evolutionary, more powerful than us. Sorry, I know I'm ruining your ideas on dragons.
I just don't. Like, I think of what was the big dragon in Game of Thrones? Like the biggest one. Like not Daenerys's. Like the one from the House of
Was
Dragon.
that Valyrian?
So yes,
Valyrian the
it was
Dread?
something like
Yeah, I
that.
think
Like
so.
I just can't.
I may get Lord of the
imagine-
Rings and
I know the one
No,
you're talking about.
yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he was huge.
I just can't imagine seeing that in real life and then being like, okay, well, I'm done. Like this is
I
over.
know. Could
You
you
know?
imagine? I would want to ride it.
Yeah, you'd want to be a dragon rider.
I would.
a Targaryen.
I feel like
fun.
of any of us,
Yes.
you would be the one to be able to like channel the
I want to
dragons.
get a weird one.
You would be
It would
you
be
would be
so
the one
weird.
channeling dragons. You're like me
Like-
with deer, like, hey baby,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, hey baby, Camille.
I'll just be the free
I
throw.
do
plus
love
behind the
dragons.
wall.
I love dragons so much.
I don't know. What does our wise woman say? She says that they're
Oh, when
Was
I
she the earthquake? Are you gonna
Who's your wise woman?
our earth, our energy healer.
Our energy healer.
Our
We
energy
call her
healer,
the wise
Tila.
woman.
Oh,
Tila.
wise woman.
Tila.
I see her tomorrow at
Oh,
10:30.
oh, yay!
It's exciting.
So, our energy,
Don't knock it till you try it.
our energy
I would never.
healer.
You would. I'm
Energy
telling
healer.
you, you would love her.
Probably.
So, I was seeing Tina, and we were talking about my dragon tattoo because we had mentioned dragons, something about dragons or whatever, and she said that we had like an earthquake in Tennessee somewhere, but she said the day that
It was kind of all over East Tennessee.
the day that happened, she seen a red dragon coming out of the ground, and she said she thinks that they're like the protectors of the earth.
So that's where I would actually agree with that, but that's where I don't think they're as friendly as you think, because I think their whole point is
They're
to purify
protecting
the earth. Yeah,
That makes sense.
because what
Not
are we
us.
doing?
We're
We're-
destroying
we're
it.
We're 100% attacking
No,
the earth.
Tyler, I don't want your theory to be
It
right.
makes. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
But like,
it restores
at
order.
the same time,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun
They
to
restore
live in
order.
Lululand.
That makes
you know,
sense.
like
Yeah.
No.
like
Say that again. Sorry.
it's kind of fun to live in Lululand.
No,
Yeah.
listen, that's why I
Like,
love these. I love these
I-
theories and stuff.
I don't know. I just feel like they would like us.
I feel like
I can
like,
fix them.
humanity is not ready for them.
No,
No.
You know
Not
what
at
I
all.
mean? Like, if they were
we've
our
talked
helpers,
about that before. Like
Yeah.
where
Mhm.
they're not hibernating, but they're just hiding
they're
because
underground.
too many people don't believe in them.
Well, if they saw them, they would immediately try to
Immediately.
fight them.
Yeah.
They would,
Yes.
yeah, for sure. They would try to kill him.
Or they're just letting us repopulate so they can feed. Sorry. Okay.
That's fine too.
The more and more he talks, it makes more sense.
It does.
I mean,
I hate it. But okay, hold on. I want to go. There's
but like if kind of talking about earlier, we were talking about jumping off the cliffs of Moher.
Oh yeah,
Jacob was
I
like,
said
"I'm
I
gonna
want to
jump
jump off the cliffs and more.
Yes.
I'm like, you'll die. But like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm just like, the
Oh.
cliffs- I mean, at least you've got
What a way.
really
honestly,
cool
Yeah.
story. Like,
what a cool story.
can I please
Oh,
take
a dragon
picture
ate
of
me.
this
Till in
really
the
quick?
afterlife,
Like,
but
Can
I
I
want to
take a
take a
picture?
selfie of this with the fire coming out, scorching you. Like,
that would be my other thing too. I don't, and I hate that I'm like this because it's like my logical brain and conspiracy brain want to fight each other. I hate to say this, I'm sorry. I don't know if I believe so much that like the dragon itself is like the fire breathing
Right.
dragon that we think
Right.
of. 100% believe like sea serpents
yeah,
and like I'm like you though. I mean, if dinosaurs existed and there's literally things that they're talking about the dinosaurs. I mean, within the last 5 years, they said, "Oh, now we think most dinosaurs probably had like some type of feathers."
Yeah,
and stuff
Yeah.
like so.
I've seen that.
It's ever changing, and they're discovering new species
And
of
there's
dinosaurs.
some that
and
spit
stuff.
acid.
So yeah,
So-
so I think
That's
there's a
true.
version of that. I remember I was reading a thing about that. Like, there's a beetle, like because there was like, well, how could there be dragons that spit fire? And I'm like, well, there's literally bugs that spit acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
I could go more with that, like a dinosaur that spits like some kind of acid or something that burns.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Isn't that what it's
That's
called?
from Fourth
And-
Wing. Who's that? What's that from?
No, it's like a carry on. Isn't that like hot breath or something? Fiery breath or something?
That's
I don't
hot
know.
sauce.
I don't.
It's
know.
Taco Bell.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it's carrion.
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
And yeah, look that up for your fun fact today.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about how could there be good dragons and bad dragons? Because
I wonder
like
that.
think about the Quetzalcoatl in Mesoamerica, right? He was a god. And he was a
Yeah.
dragon god. And he was like a bringer of agriculture, and he had knowledge, and he gave learning to these people, and he's seen as like the bridge between heaven and earth. So like could there be good dragons, bad dragons?
I could get on board with that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some come to help and then some come to destroy.
in everything in life, there's light and dark.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
True.
So
You're right.
Also, carrying breath, it just means like you have foul, putrid odor.
Oh, okay.
Mouth. From the mouth smelling of rotting flesh or decaying dead
Ugh.
animals. So
God.
I've heard it in my books, my stories.
Okay.
So there.
Our dog until he got his
But I
teeth cleaned.
I would also go with you. Like if dragons, like the way we think of dragons, like the myth of dragons and stuff are real, I would assume if we're going that basis too, like they're higher intelligent.
Oh,
And I feel
Yeah.
like
Oh,
with,
yeah.
feel like with the higher intelligence there comes, because if we're relating them just to animals, it's animalistic, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the higher intelligence, that comes into play. Like you said, there's got to be a good and bad.
Yeah, a light and a
version.
dark. There's
For
I feel like
sure.
in everything
Maybe they're the
in
gods.
life, there has to be that
Yeah.
balance. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because stories say that like Quetzalcoatl taught farming
Love
and
that word.
astronomy.
Every time
We
she
play-
says
we
it.
play-
and like
we say it, one
Say it
time.
again.
Quetzalcoatl.
That's the part that makes it laugh. You can tell she's struggling just a little bit.
Quetzalcoatl.
It reminds me of that video of the man trying to say buttery flaky crusts in the commercial, and he keeps saying the crispy flaky crust, and his mom's like, "No, buttery flaky."
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
But there are all there.
Oh, she's
You
just,
guys
it's gone.
got me
It's
all
done.
upset now.
Sorry. It's fine.
In some myths, he also opposed human sacrifice, which made him different than other Aztec gods.
Oh,
Aw.
especially for, I didn't realize that. Yeah, especially for Aztec. Okay.
And the Aztecs, they had aliens helping them. So
Maybe
Never doing that.
Quetzalcoatl is an alien.
yeah, could be.
So this made him a symbol of wisdom and moral order. So it's just weird to get that from a sky dragon, right?
Yeah.
A feathered dragon.
Oh, feather tail.
Feather. He's feathered. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know what I think. I want them to be real and I want them to be friendly.
Me too.
But
I want them to help me and to protect me and to love me and to cherish me.
You want them to destroy.
I think part of them is real in some aspect, but I don't think they're friendly.
They're crushing our dreams.
I think if anything, and you're not going to like this either, I think they're friendly, but I think it's towards Earth,
Yes, that makes sense.
not
Okay.
towards us.
I don't blame them though.
honestly,
Because we're trash when it comes to taking care of the Earth.
that's true.
Yeah, that is so true.
So there's that.
But if they are good for the earth, then,
Yeah.
I mean, am I one of those depopulation people now that I'm like, all right, dragons, be good for the earth, but I don't care if we all die. I don't know.
yeah, true.
How do they choose who
What do we
they
have to
keep,
lose
though?
anyways?
I mean, I don't think they can.
I don't think they
do.
keep anyone.
But
I think
how do
that's
we-
why you go into the 5 extinction levels. If they had something to do with it, they're just like,
But how do we keep coming back?
evolution,
Aliens.
aliens.
Okay, here's a theory.
Oh my God!
Oh,
yes.
we just discovered
Oh
a new one.
no! So the dragons destroy the earth. The aliens come back to repopulate the earth.
Yes, that makes so much
That's what
sense.
Are you saying like
I mean,
the aliens
honestly.
and dragons are working together?
Yes.
Probably.
Like that's the aliens wop out thing. Is like, all right, we're done with this simulation. Let's start a new one.
Dragons, come on, dragons, do your thing. And then the aliens come back, and they create the new species of whatever is going to be.
And they help
Yeah,
them
we
and
are
they teach
living
them.
in a simulation, so I
It
mean
makes
that's
sense.
like
100%.
that's.
Oh
I mean that makes
man, that's
that
a
makes
whole
sense.
new theory. Never thought about that.
Love that.
It's kind of fun.
That is, I mean,
It's so fun.
it's fun to think about.
Yeah.
Who knows if we'll ever see it.
I mean,
We're due for one. No, I don't even mean that
Do you
mean.
want
I'm
it to
just.
happen in your
I'm talking
lifetime?
about year
or
one.
like,
No, but
okay.
it's.
I mean,
But I mean,
actually,
like-
if you look at the Earth's birth, I'm on astrology TikTok right now, and everyone's like reading the Earth's birth chart.
What is the
Tennessee
Earth's birth
and
chart?
U.S.'s birth chart and California's birth chart, and
What does it say?
it's just
This is
everything's in conjunction, like with Saturn and Uranus, and
Everything's changing.
everything's changing, and it's scary times. And
I was just more meaning patterns. I didn't know there was like a whole.
there's, I don't understand half of it because I don't understand fully the astrology stuff, but it's like I hear them, and it honestly, they could be feeding me the biggest pile of steaming.
I mean, that's possible.
And I'm just
That's
sitting
possible.
here like, oh my God, wow. Wow, this is what's happening. I believe it.
I know he's cute. He's a cute.
Well, like every extinction
It's
level
funny.
that they know of, it happened between like 50 to 100 ish million years apart, and we're 60 something billion years or 60 million years since the last extinction level. So we're in the time frame.
I cannot imagine putting
Yep.
that much work into something.
Just to destroy it.
Like,
But
it takes 160 million years or whatever for society to get to like it is now.
where we are now.
For them just to come destroy it again. Like, that's
Can
a lot
you
of work.
imagine being the first set of people that have to like the cavemen that get stuck out here
Yeah.
and
They're
have
like,
to fight for everything?
fuck me, I
Like-
guess. I could have been here 20 minutes ago and had a cell
Yeah.
phone in my hand,
Yeah.
and now I'm in here with a club.
Yeah.
Which now, like I think they have like all the plant, like it's basically like it started out with just plant life and marine life, and then it wiped that out, and then it went back to just marine life, and then it wiped that out, and then it eventually finally made its way to actually human. It's not saying it wiped out human life every time. It wiped out like planet life. So
Interesting.
humans have just been around since the last extinction level. So we're according to science,
Okay.
we're relatively new. Now I've got a whole other theory, and that goes into like the Egyptian and stuff like that.
Okay.
But technically, we're relatively new to the Earth.
I'm a
If you're
new
looking at it from
freshborn
that
baby.
So the dragons are really going to have fun.
We're a super young species. Yeah.
Oh God.
They're going to be like, give me all the young veal that I get to eat today. They're used to chomping on dinosaur bones.
Yeah, they're used to protein or tuna and,
Yeah.
and salads.
And now they get
They
what
get
we
meat.
are. They
We
get
get the
Cheetos
protein.
now.
Give me the protein.
Y'all don't want me. I eat so much processed food. They don't want,
Same girl.
me. They don't want me.
Yeah.
Focus on the people who have a
they'll throw up.
more healthy
That's
diet,
true.
please.
You will get sick if you try to eat me.
You will develop
I
IBS.
taste like
Do you want to develop IBS? That is what you get for eating East
That's
Tennessee.
how we'll survive. We'll convince the dragon, like, no, trust me. You do
You
not
don't
see
want
this.
this, honey.
Do
My
not
tummy hurts. You don't want these tummy problems, okay? Like you're gonna regret it in about
That's
5 minutes.
That is funny. Yeah, so I mean, I think,
Yeah.
I don't know what I think. I don't
We
know.
have so
know
many
what
and too
I
many
had a
theories.
whole idea, and then Tyler came in here, and then he ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Tyler.
I'm not talking anymore.
Which I kind of had an idea of what your theory was beforehand, but when we were talking about something clicked for me. What was it that clicked for me? Oh, the Earth.
Mhm.
When we talked about your theory before, I didn't think about like they were protectors of the Earth.
That's kind of
Yes.
where I
Yeah.
get. Yeah, that's kind of where I go.
That's
with
what
that.
Tina
like the
said.
whole
We are
concept.
literally.
I mean, I don't know if she.
destroying
I wonder if she meant like that though.
I don't
the
know.
Earth.
I'm
Be
sure
We
she
call
did.
her wise woman for a reason.
Tina, what do you think about this?
I'll ask her tomorrow.
Yeah, ask her tomorrow.
Tina.
Like we had a very deep conversation about
On our podcast.
On our podcast.
She'll be
We need
like,
to tell
what
her.
podcast?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her about it tomorrow.
She knows how crazy you are.
She
Jacob.
does.
Well, that's why, and I hate to bring Lord of the Rings. I apologize.
No,
That's
bring
why,
it.
like my favorite tree, like one of my favorite characters is Treebeard, because when they go
Yes.
back and fight against Isengard, it's literally nature fighting back against
Yeah.
deforestation, and
Yeah.
so like I feel like eventually nature will fight back.
They should. It should.
I love Treebeard.
Yeah, he's the man. Well, the ent.
Shout out to Treebeard.
So let us know what you think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What
Are
are
there
your-
dragons
what are
out
your
there?
theories?
Dragons.
Are there dragon eggs out there? Is there a girl with blonde hair? Is she gonna raise them and take down the world?
No, she just ruins a whole series, is what she does.
Eesh. Oh, no.
That bitch.
So
Oh my god.
feel free to email us at spiritsoftheroundtable@gmail.com or
Hit us up on TikTok.
DM us.
Slide in those DMs.
Slide in, baby.
Tyler
Slide
knows about some
in.
sliding into DMs.
Oops.
No comment.
Jacob, do you have anything to say?
Yeah. If you were born on this day or any other day,
Any other day. I'm just gonna hit you for the full 365.
I think that was everybody.
well, yeah. If listen,
Happy birthday to everyone. We've covered the rest of our podcast.
if you were born on this day only, happy birthday. I
Or
love
if
you.
any-
you're
any-
listening
yeah.
on your birthday.
Or if you're listening on your birthday, I love you. And
Or
we-
any day between the next one because we are doing this shit
Okay.
weekly.
Listen,
Yeah.
if you were born today or any other day, happy birthday. I love you.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
if no one
Thanks,
does,
y'all.
I do.
Please
We
leave
love
us a
y'all.
review and 5 stars, preferably on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And
hey, comment
you can
on
comment on
Spotify.
Spotify. Tell us what you think.
Comment.
Go to our
us.
YouTube, give us a like and subscribe,
Yeah,
and follow.
The YouTube is struggling. We need.
I mean,
help.
it is. Yeah,
Nobody
trying.
listens on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
why do you
trying,
hate us?
though. Like, I mean,
Also,
consistency's
you've
key.
noticed probably by now that we're very bad or I'm very bad at doing the video podcasts. I'm having struggles with editing those things. So
we're gonna figure it out.
We're
You're doing
figuring
great, sweetie.
thanks.
doing great, sweetie.
That sound.
Katie,
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Katie.
Oh my god. All right. Bye,
Listen.
everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.
Oh, wait.
Love you.
See ya.
Bye. Thanks, Tyler,
We'll
for
see
being
you
here.
next
Thank you,
week.
Tyler.
Yeah,
You're
Also,
you're a great person.
Tyler
We
may
love
join
you.
us
Thank
next
you.
week too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.